So what's the plan?
If we can get this weapon, what we're doing here could change things forever.
The first single-player Valve game in a long time. A VR single-player game. Released in March of 2020. Half-Life Alyx was always going to be a niche game. It cost Valve's years and millions of dollars of R&D just to make the Index headset, on top of the bigger millions that they spent just to develop the game itself. Probably with the full knowledge that they weren't even going to make a profit on the game, but it doesn't even bother them that much. Harkening back to them being a private company, and having Steam as their own personal money printer, it provides them with a sense of freedom that allows them to develop and innovate on things that more typical companies wouldn't even dare to try. But Valve is no typical company. Every standalone Half-Life game has been a massive landmark when it comes to innovations in the game industry, and Half-Life Alyx was no different. I know VR in of itself is a barrier of entry, not every person can play this game, but as someone who has, holy shit, this was transcendent. The YouTuber Noah Cadwell Gervais said an extremely memorable quote when he reviewed the entire Half-Life series a while back. His quote perfectly encapsulates why Half-Life Alyx was so groundbreaking. To paraphrase him, in Half-Life 1, the player controls the main character like the main character wears glasses. But we've gotten to the point where this has become literally true. To wear the game as a hat and to hallucinate into it, to be fooled by it. Projected into our eyes with the power of the new Source 2 engine, not only capable of rendering great detail, but finally letting the technical term texture live up to its name. To be able to convey the world with a sense of naturalism and realism that the first Half-Life game was only hinting at." End quote. And while I won't spoil the game for those who haven't experienced it, let's just say all the jokes about Episode 3, or dare I say it, Half-Life 3, aren't that much of a joke anymore. I like to believe that we're seeing Valve finally becoming a little more active. And this is what I meant when I said that Valve never stopped making games and only stopped releasing them. It's been known that they'll make games and these games will almost be complete, but then just scrapped because they just thought it wasn't good enough or the interest just wasn't there. They will play test for hours upon hours upon hours. Every tiny minutia of everything that they do. So anytime that they release a product, rest assured that there were probably 100 more that didn't make the cut. Makes you wonder, how many times did they actually decide to start up making Half-Life 3 and then just stop? How many times did they restart the project, get a lot of work done, and then just ended development and only to restart it later? Who's to say? We'll never know, I guess. But of the games they have made, however, Dota is still going strong.